And good evening. As we have bad weather approaching, and let me say that this is not anywhere near what we're going to get later on, but we do have a couple of things that are happening that we need to discuss that are starting to enter the area. That strong line of storms are to the west of Vicksburg at this moment is what is going to bring what we would call the bad weather later on. We do have a tornado warning out and also a severe thunderstorm warning out that is semi-close to us. The tornado warning is to our west, and Neshoba County now under a severe thunderstorm warning moving into the county, and we need to go over all of what we've got at this point. Showers in Lauderdale County at this point. So let me first let me pull this up here so we can go over this of what the National Weather Service just threw out there. This just come in. A severe thunderstorm warning was just issued a few moments ago for western Leake, southeastern Holmes, northeastern Rankin, also southern Atala, Scott, Yazoo, and Madison County until 3:15. That storm was located near Yazoo City, near Phoenix, moving east at 70 miles an hour. Very dangerous storm. 80-mile-an-hour gust and penny-sized hail is with this. So be careful when these storms there. And let's go down to the one before this that was issued a few moments ago. Tornado warning still remains in effect for southeastern Rankin, northwestern Smith, and southwestern Scott counties. The severe thunderstorm that is going through there that is capable of producing that tornado was near Cato, or 7 miles northeast of Star. Same location that we had early this morning where those storms came through. Almost the exact same path. The one earlier did not touch down, which is good. This is going to be near Johns and Pulaski around 2:50 this afternoon. That's Marshall, and then let's see here. Here's the Neshoba County severe thunderstorm, and this was at 2:45 that was issued. This was located near Edinburgh, and this is now into Neshoba County. So let's go here and pull up radar and talk about what we've got going on. Here's our overview of what we see right now. And I think I hear another alarm. Let me do this and update this while we talk. I think something else has been issued since we went live there. I'm almost certain there. All right, let's go here. Now, this is going to be Neshoba County in these areas here. All right, let's go back to radar here. Let me close this. I got several things. I want to just make sure that you absolutely have the latest information. Here's radar. Let me close this. I'm going to close this out and do another run of that program to make sure that I've got the latest warnings that have been put out. And I know, and again, all of this is on the fly while we're live, and I apologize about that. That's the same stuff we've got, just to make absolutely sure. All right, let's go to radar and look at this. Let's start in Neshoba County, and we'll work down to this tornado warning that we've got here. Neshoba County, this is all around Edinburgh is what we've got. This is headed toward the western side of Neshoba County as we turn on our locations. This is the Exxon gas station that is sitting right there in Edinburgh. If y'all know exactly where I'm got, you can turn right there and go here or go left there at the old bank building. Sits, I think, right in front of the Exxon gas station there. A lot of rain is approaching there. We've got three different storm cells that are moving out into Neshoba County from Leake County. All right, let's look at this lead storm here. It's right on the Neshoba County line. This is going to be at Arlington in 23 minutes at 2:35. Everybody in the Arlington area be ready. That's going to go right by the church, right through there, that front line. The second storm, and again with this, I'm trying to see here. The shear rate is not measured in that one. Here's our second line that's going to be coming through here. And if you'll look here, this is going to be at Ebenezer in 5 minutes. We'll be at Waldo in 12 minutes. Pearl River, you will have the storm in 19 minutes. Fairview within 24 minutes. Arlington will get a second storm in a half an hour. If you'll look at these cities' white dots on the screen here, this is where the points of where this storm is heading. This is a 30-minute window right here at the end of this arrow, and that puts it at Arlington in 30 minutes and approaching the city limits of Philadelphia there, down to Walmart and taking in Marshall, Ford. These areas here are going to be covered in rain in about 30 minutes there, if not sooner, by the front edge of this. Let's go to this back storm that's moving out of Leake County into there. It's at Luther now. We'll be at Midway within probably 3 minutes and reach Alice within a half an hour as it cuts across there. If you'll look at all this wet stuff that's coming there, as you leave out of Edinburgh and you cross into Neshoba County there, Highway 16, It's going to be wet. Y'all be careful through there if you're in this northern part. As you go outside of Philadelphia there, Arlington, right there at the church there at Arlington Baptist Church, there's rain all around it. The further north you go up through here toward Alice and hit Highway 25, the heavier the rain it's going to be. Now, if you go north out of here and you go toward the Louisville area, same thing. It's going to be heavy rain. Showers starting to ease in all around the Dollar General there at Noxapater. Y'all have got rain. This is creeping into the Louisville area. This is going to be out here at J&S Food here in Winston County. Look at all of this rain that's coming up 25, making its way there up toward Winston Academy in these areas here. Let's back down now. We've looked at that. This is our severe thunderstorm warning for Neshoba County, and that's going to cut across the watched area there at the Neshoba County Fairgrounds and go just north of Highway 16 on the eastern side of the county. As we make our way down, we are starting now to get some heavy showers there in Scott County. Now, it looks as though that's been canceled for the severe tornado warning has been canceled down here. We now have this severe thunderstorm warning. Let's look at this. Sometimes it wants to act right, sometimes it doesn't. As we go here, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning that is still out. Let's look at all that this is the big one that we brought up when we first went on. This includes Rankin, northern Simpson, northwestern Smith, Scott, Hinds County, Copiah, and southwestern Madison County. That is a huge area. But again, let me tell you, this is nothing like what we're going to get later on. This line that is out to our west is going to be strong and ferocious. And I say the word ferocious. Maybe that's not the proper word to use, but it's going to be heavy rain and storms coming our way this afternoon that is a lot stronger than anything we've had lately. So keep that in mind. Scott County is making its way across here. Let's go to Lauderdale County. We do not have a warning for Lauderdale County, but nonetheless, if you'll look at here, I keep getting my phone as this pops up here, cutting up all of this area out by Southeast School. Dangerous storm is what it has emailed me. So let's go down here and go back out here to the Southeast School area here. This is going to be right out here by the Red Barn Fireworks, right there past Dollar General, all of that area, heavier rain. As we go down south of here, if you were to go south of that area there where the Girl Scouts is, right there, just out due north of there in between where Camp Marydale is, and that's going to be Bunk Newell Road. In between those two, look at that. That's heavy, heavy rain pouring down in that area. Now, this is going to go back west, taking in Cliff Williams back over to the Zero community, right out here to the Long Creek ball field. That's pouring down rain just on the, that's probably just about a couple hundred yards past the ball field there to the old Long Creek School where that was, the historical place there. Back over here to Crescent Lake, and we go north up through here and follow this right up to almost the Ag Center, and then it's going to move out northeasterly out here to almost Tumsuba. It's going to follow Interstate 20. It's stopping short. That will cross Interstate 20 here in just a little while. Hadn't made it to Wyandotte in these areas yet. We do have some light rain in Clark County at this point. We go back over across here, across Jasper County, Lewin, getting some showers. Montrose there at Highway 15 as you come in toward Newton, as you come in here. Yep, up here by Myers Process. Y'all hadn't got wet yet, but it's going to make its way toward y'all in just a little bit. Y'all be ready for the rain. Let's look at big pictures. Let me show you what is going to, what's a better word for it? Bombard us? Is that the word? Look at this. This is a very, very strong system that is making its way here. Just about every county that borders Mississippi is now under a severe thunderstorm warning, and a lot here in Mississippi, as always, as it makes its way to the Mississippi River. Look at this. It's that's pretty rough stuff there. Let's turn off radar and look at the boxes that we've got. Let's turn that off. You see this? Now this is just saying this has got sheer winds. This is making its way. Here's Macomb. This little town here is going to be what is that? Artunish? Yeah, that's it. Let me go to, that's right there on the Artunish. That's a new town for me. Arnott, Mississippi. Right at them, they've got these sheer winds. That is 104 miles an hour sheer winds. That's heavy. As we've expected some of this stuff to be about 80 mile an hour sheer winds that come in that are damaging winds that come with this. That one's sitting at 104. Now, let me say that as I always make that statement. That does not mean that that is on the ground tearing up stuff. It means it's in that air, and it could dip down and do damage at any time. Here's Natchez, Mississippi. If we've got any folks watching from Natchez, Mississippi, just south of you, Highway 61, we've got another one there that's got 58-mile-an-hour shear winds, and then this one is clocking in at 81-mile-an-hour shear winds. This is a 1-mile-wide storm that is going to cross Highway 61 through there. And if you'll look at this, the big picture of this, this will make its way right up through here into our area a little later on. That's what that is. Now let's turn on the radar and see how bad that looks. That's some very rough weather that we've got off to our west. It is now has approached Vicksburg. The National Weather Service has been telling us that this will approach us later on this afternoon. And let me go here and pull up a button and make sure nothing has been changed with the forecast, if they've changed timelines or anything to that nature. Let's see. They're putting the worst of the storms at our area right after 4 o'clock. That's what they're judging this is going to take to get here from the Jackson area. It's about 4 o'clock is when it will start to get bad. 4 to 9 p.m. roughly. Let me make sure that nothing has been changed. We go to the National Weather Service website, and let me show you what I'm pulling up here from them. I have to hit these buttons to go back to where you can see what I'm doing. I sometimes forget that. Here's what the National Weather Service has us. This timeline, 4 to 9 p.m. tonight is what they're expecting. It's going to take it to get from here over the Mississippi River and slowly make its way across here. The last I checked, that was running at about 30 miles an hour. That's relatively slow. Again, they have upgraded this area here, and I can show you a better picture than that details it better, but that's a 4. That's pretty serious there. Let's go back to my radar and pull this up. Let's do a picture so you can see what's actually going on. Let me go down here to severe weather, and then we're going to also look at where the hail is with this. Here we go. Here's what we're looking at. This red area that you see here on the map is the most dangerous areas that we've got this afternoon for severe weather. And guess what? Lauderdale County in the dead center of that, also Kemper County, most of Newton County, and taking in Kemper County and portions of all the way up through Macon, right there at Macon, and it's going to cut across, take in Prairie Point in these areas here. Now what we got here, that does not look, tornado warning has just been issued. This is a tornado warning the National Weather Service issued for Southeast Holmes, Atala County, Yazoo, and Madison County. Again, tornado warning. This is in effect until 3:15 this afternoon. This is probably going to be one of many that are issued throughout the afternoon. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Maryville, or 8 miles southeast of Yazoo, moving at 50 miles an hour. This is radar indicated. The difference when they say radar indicated, it means that it can be on the ground. It does not. When you start seeing the terms confirmed, that's totally different ballgame. That means it's on the ground. This is radar indicated, and it means that, well, it could do something, come down. So it's not on the ground. We know that much. Let's see here. Let's as we're looking at this area here. Now this is going to cross as we go down here to the Natchez area. You see here? This cuts across, taking in all of our friends to Hattiesburg, and we'll be covering this area down here also this afternoon, keeping everybody as absolutely safe as we possibly can. Let's look at our friends in Alabama that are also included in this. We move across that state line. Livingston, Demopolis, y'all are in this number 4 category, 4 out of 5. York, Alabama as well, and as we go down further to the south here, we follow this. Millery, Chatham, Alabama, y'all are in this, all the way down to Centronelle. You've been to Centronelle. They've got, Hardee's there on the right when you pull into town if you're headed to the coast. That's your last chance to get it, the only 4-lane part that you've got through there. So a lot of people know exactly where that is. Now let's check out what we've got going on with hail, because it's been an afternoon of that. I'm afraid we're going to get a lot of hail with this. All right, hail path. Yeah, we do have some hail with this. Not as dark as I was expecting. All of this purple area here, let's turn this off so you can see what the hail is doing. Right, all these pink areas here is where hail is falling. So that means this back building, if you'll see over here toward Monroe, when this storms finally reach our area, we're going to get some hail mixed in with this. I was really expecting it to be a little bit harder hail than what it's showing, but that falls into that dime size up to about quarter size hail. So possibilities of that, as I've mentioned before, if you've got a real nice car and you're making a whole lot of payments on it, they're as much as a house, put that somewhere. You don't want that beat up. We don't want that to happen. Let's look at our winds of what's going on with the severe wind with this. Let's turn that off. Let's look at our damaging winds that are mixed in with this. Do y'all see that? Let's turn off radar again and just look at the winds here. All of these dark green spots are huge winds. We've got that in Lauderdale County right now. You see that? If you've cracked your back door and seen any of this, that's what we've got right now. Highway 19. As we look at this, let's turn on location so you can see here what we've got, and then we'll work our way across here. This picks up right along here at Owls on 19. It goes due north past the Piggly Wiggly, and a couple of miles past that, it's going to go over to West Lauderdale High School, come across Oak Tibby, just shy of reaching out here to Center Hill, but it does go through the Bailey area and then go due north almost all the way to the Samdale Monument, those winds there. The eastern side of the county where we've got some showers out here by Southeast, that's where Southeast School is sitting. We've got Rainbow Lakes as we go out here by Toom Suba. These areas here are all out here have some serious wind that is occurring this afternoon. So keep that in mind as you're planning what you're doing this afternoon. All right, let's turn off the high winds. And let's see, there it is right there. I get all confused sometimes trying to find. This thing does more things than I know what to do with some days. It's got a button for just about everything. That's sort of a recap of what we've got shaking here this afternoon. Again, in Neshoba County, let's look at this here, of what this storm is doing here. The city limits of Philadelphia now is in this watch box area here. Let's look at this. This is a severe thunderstorm warning. If you live in Neshoba County, just on the outskirts here, picking up almost at the hospital. When you cut across Deemer is where we're going to call this line here. Here's in the Neshoba County Fairgrounds. You go through Good Hope, just on the other side, about a half a mile past Good Hope. Here's Deemer, and this is going to cut across here at the hospitals, and then also right there where Philadelphia Gun and Pawn Shop is. Go all the way out here just north of Highway 16 to Fortsdale, and then go north to the county line. This is where the severe thunderstorm warning is. And look at the rain. If you are watching this afternoon from the city limits of Philadelphia, on the northern side or northwestern side, you are getting pounded right now. Other than wind, Tandy McNeil said that in the city limits of Philadelphia, just wind at this point. If you'll look at the map here, here's downtown Philadelphia. It is making its way there. It's just north of you. This is going to be Burnside Park. This is Pearl River Resort. It's coming right up on the resort about right now. But all out here at Arlington, look at that. Now this tracks, this says this will be at Pearl River in 20 minutes and reach Williamsville within a half an hour. So this little box that you got right here, this dark shadow, can y'all see that on your phone? And again, if you're watching from home, if you've got YouTube or you've got a smart TV, you can throw this up on the screen and see it in a larger view if you want to, if you don't have a computer screen and if you've got your phone, whichever way you want to look at it. But this dark shaded area is 30 minutes, is where this storm will be in 30 minutes. It makes its way there. Now that's storm number one. We have a different sail here that is headed directly toward the hospital there. And this will be at Arlington within 8 minutes. It's going to pass right there by the church. We're picking up winds now. Longo, you'll have it in 23 minutes, and the city limits of Philadelphia in a half an hour. And so again, if you're in the city limits of Philadelphia, you got time to move your car so it, in case something were to be pounded on it. Let's look at the sheer wind that we've got. We've got 58 mile an hour wind there, and this is just to the east of Arlington is where this is, and 70 mile an hour sheer winds with this. Now, what that tells us, this here is this sheer wind. On a scale of 1 to 10 of that turning into something more nasty than a thunderstorm is sitting at a 4 is what these two are. So that's good news. It most likely is going to stay just a thunderstorm as it makes its way across here. But let's look at where this is located. Let's zoom in here. Here's Arlington here. Let's look at this road. This is going to be County Road 403. You've got the rain right behind it. The wind is just in front of it. County Road 3405 sits here. And this is 3403 County Road. If you're sitting there, we're starting to pick up lightning there. Let's see here. That was 9 minutes ago on that one. 2:23 is when the lightning struck there. And again, with these lightning, wherever you see this yellow, these lightning bolts, is not that it could happen. This is actual lightning that has struck the ground. So as you can see, Philadelphia, Neshoba County has been getting a lot of it. Winston County, let's go into this. I almost overlooked now. Winston County is not in the severe thunderstorm warning, but y'all are getting a lot of rain here. And this picks up right here at Lake Teocata and is going to travel south down to Noxapater, right into Neshoba County. This storm blowing in from there. If you're traveling 25, Highway 25 there from J&S Food on it, all the way to the county line down here, you're going to encounter a lot of rain there. So city limits of Philadelphia, you've got a little bit of while before the rain reaches you. Downtown area, about 30 minutes there. Pearl River Resort, you're going to have that here in the next little bit. So it's going to get worse before all of this gets better, before the afternoon is out. I just want to go ahead and throw that out at you. We will probably have a lot more thunderstorm warnings that are issued as we go through this. A big thank you to everybody that is watching. Let's see here. FC Drury watching there from the Pickensville, Alabama area. Thank you for watching. We appreciate that. Donna Roseman is watching. As we go down to Sandy White, says, turned very dark, watching out the window at Neshoba General there. So, yeah, this is where Neshoba General is sitting right here. This is out to your west. This is going to get very dark here in the next little bit as it approaches Philadelphia and those areas. So be careful. There's a lot of thundering happening, lightning. For goodness sake, don't take a shower. I was told that as a kid. Don't take a shower during thunderstorm. And back in the old days when you had phones that were connected to the wall, that was a no-no also. All right, since we've been talking, let's be on the safe side here and turn off radar and check for more warnings that may have snuck in on us. Is that a word? Snuck in? Okay, we're still going to use it. It still sounds good. All right, back over here is our tornado warning that we've got. Again, this is until 3:15. That would give it 43 minutes remaining on this. Again, for Holmes, Atala, Yazoo, and Madison County is where that tornado warning is that we've got sitting right here. We've got numerous thunderstorm warnings that are back over in this area here, south of Jackson. All of the Jackson metro areas under a severe thunderstorm warning at this point. As we go north through the Greenwood area there, this is going to be a thunderstorm watch here. This yellow, if you're thinking, what is all of that? That is a tornado watch area. And we've got that through, I believe, let's see here, until 4 p.m. this afternoon. So we're not shaking that. Now let's turn back on radar so you can see what we've got. And again, this is a pretty big system that is in Neshoba County right now. As we go down, we've got storms that are now moving into Newton County. Let's talk about that just for a second here. And look at this. Newton, you're going to have these storms. Rain will be upon you in about 17 minutes. If you're there in Newton, Decatur, you'll have it in half an hour. In Hickory, you'll also get the storm in half an hour. So be prepared. It's not going to be dry for much longer. As we look at this storm that is just southeast of Brandon, we got some shear winds with that, 70-mile-an-hour shear winds with that, making its way towards Scott County, and that in turn will eventually go through Newton County there. We've got showers on the eastern side of Lauderdale County. Nothing's changed on that. As we go up here, let's go through. This is Kemper County. As we get into Knoxville County, this is Winston up here just south of Columbus. We got some showers and thunderstorms occurring. No warnings there, but still a lot of rain coming down. Neshoba County is, and also Winston County now has a severe thunderstorm warning, and this includes until 3:15. At 2:23. National Service radar indicated a storm near Stalo, or 9 miles southwest of Nanawaya, moving at northeast at 35 miles an hour. Gust of 60 miles an hour, quarter-size hail involved with this storm is what we've got. Let's dig in here and look at some roads. We've got a lot of wind approaching. And again, it has not made it to the city limits of Philadelphia, but y'all are going to get wet there. Let's see. Kay Johnson said it's getting darker in Johnsonsville, close to the fairgrounds. That'd be down in this area right in here. That's these storms that are approaching from here coming across. So that's what's coming. You got light rain approaching you in that area there. Light rain next to AT&T, and that is right up there on Highway 15, 16, where all that kind of meets together. All right, let's quit horsing around and dig back in here, because this is... All All right, let's zoom in on this. We've got 4 different cells. This is the leading edge of the storm that is in Neshoba County now. Let's turn on locations. And let's zoom in on some of these roads. Here sits Arlington Baptist Church right there. Across the street through the woods, we've got 68-mile-an-hour shear winds on this one. Another one that's sitting at 58. The next one that we've got popping up there is almost 69 miles an hour. And on the outside edge, this is also 69. Let's look at where this is Arlington. This is the eye of the storm right there as we zoom in on this on Arlington. This is going to be County Road 3407. And this is going to be Macedonia Church sitting right there is where the eye of that storm is making its way toward Philadelphia. We got another one that is popping up here out of there, making its way down through there. As we look at some of these roads, here's the Coliseum where it sits. And as you see these pointing arrows, that's going to come right across through here and cross on the other side of Neshoba Central. I'm not saying that it's not going to flood downtown in just a few moments, because that is coming. So if you're just tuning in this afternoon, welcome. If this is your first time, I'm Scotty Ray. Thank you for dropping by, and we all kind of do weather together. We'll let you know where it is in association to where you live. And as always, if you've got a comment, you see something, if you'll put that in the comments, I can see that as we're talking back and forth and inform others of what you might have and of what you're seeing. So we do appreciate that. Donnie Atkins says it's starting to lighten up a little bit there in the Arlington area. That's good news. As we move down, y'all just be prepared. This is going to go until, let's double check ourselves, until 2:45 is what the severe thunderstorm warning is. We're sitting at 2:37, so we got a few more minutes remaining on this, and there is that chance that they may continue this storm. Also for Winston County, as it's moved across, until 3:15. They've extended that one. And this again until 2:45. There's a strong chance that this storm here will be extended. If you'll look at this, it's moving northeasterly across here is the way they're doing that. And it doesn't take in quite all of Winston County, but it's pretty close there. Let's go down, back out and see what we've got going on in the rest of these areas here this afternoon. Looks like we've got a new tornado warning. And we do. All right, let's dig into this. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. This is for Rankin, northeastern Hines, and southwestern Madison County until 3 o'clock. That's 22 minutes remaining on it. Confirmed a tornado was located near Pocahontas or near Clinton, moving it east at 65 miles an hour. This is a confirmed tornado. Seek shelter now. Rankin, this is central Rankin County, northeastern Hines County, and southwestern Madison County. If you're in these areas, go to your safe place immediately. Take shelter. This is a damaging tornado. Radar confirmed. We don't know the exact location of where that is, but if you're in those areas that we just mentioned on that, make sure to seek your shelter now. As we look at this area, this is going to take in a large portion of the Jackson, Mississippi area as this comes across here. This is going to be at Ridgeland in 24 minutes. That area right through there. If you're anywhere in this warned area watching us from Jackson this afternoon, from Brandon back across the Clinton, downtown Jackson, up to Madison area, seek shelter now. These storms are pretty bad. Now, that's still that tornado warning, and we have another tornado warning that is just due north of there. So presently, we've got 2 tornado warnings in the state of Mississippi at the same time at this point. Let's double check ourselves. Up in the areas up through here, this is not a tornado, but it is definitely in the Mississippi Delta showing signs of picking up and becoming one. We've got thunderstorm warnings down through Greenwood. Here's these 2 tornado warnings in this area, and we still have our thunderstorm warnings there. Newton County starting to get some storm activity. All right, let's go back. Let's go back up in here. Let's go to Newton County of what we've got happening here. Now, Scott County, as y'all can see, if this storm holds together, it would make its way right on here toward the Morton area. So you've got plenty of time in the Morton area to be prepared for what's just west of you. We want to make sure that you're aware of all of that. This storms that are entering the Newton County, Ebenezer, Cedar Grove, Pine Bluff, and Jeff, and Decatur will have this storm within the next 30 minutes. As if you'll see here, it makes its way. Here's Decatur. That's the 30-minute line from sitting right there as it makes its way across Decatur. So y'all got a thunderstorm approaching you. Nothing that is out of the unusual there. So there you go. Let's see here. Tammy Joe said, I'm losing you. I'm not quite sure what you lost. Was it a signal that you lost, Tammy? Let's see here. Watching from Philadelphia, Mark and Joanne Nicholson. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate that. All right, as we go through here, let's go back up in here and look at this, what's going on in Neshoba County. Somebody asked me what is coming toward Noxapater. Getting a little bit better in the Noxapater area. That's due south. Here's Louisville here. Here's Noxapater. You got rain all around you there in the Noxapater area. The eye of the storm is a little south and then east of that area there. We have storms that are going to reach Ellison Ridge within 20 minutes and Triplets Corner in 30 minutes here east of Noxapater. And then let's move down here to the county line where we still have all of this strong wind here that is occurring in northern Neshoba County. 58, and we're still pretty much the same carbon copy of what was happening here. This is on the rural route. These have gotten, here's Arlington sitting here, and this is due east of Arlington across through here is where we've got all of this wind occurring. North Bend, y'all be prepared. You're going to be inside of this also. As we get a radar update then. Look at all that lightning. Do y'all see that? Those strikes that we've gotten there? Just be careful what you're doing outside. If you have to go outside for anything, it's best to stay inside. Lightning is a very dangerous thing. It can pop trees. Again, these are severe thunderstorm warnings that we have here in northern Neshoba County and southern Winston counties. We're going to get showers here, moving here along the east side into Neshoba County as well. This is what we want to watch back here. Look at this around Canton that is starting to build. This is a storm. This is a tornado warned area right here. This is a storm right here at the Canton area. Pretty serious stuff. If you've got friends, family in the Canton area, send them a text. Let them know that they've got serious weather approaching them in this area here. Now, just south of there is where this tornado warning is. Again, this is not turned into a tornado up here, but it's pretty serious weather that we're watching there. We do have, I want to say this one expired here. This is just a severe thunderstorm warning now. We have just this one cell now that is still considered a tornado warning that we're watching. And that's going to be until 3 o'clock. We've got, 13 minutes remaining on that. And again, those are for the counties of Rankin, Hines, and Madison County. And then to north, let's go here. I keep trying to watch what's out to the west of us. These are thunderstorm warnings. We don't have any tornado warnings back here. But if you get into Louisiana, right along in here, this is Louisiana down in here, St. Francisville, the most haunted home in America. They got a lot of storms approaching them as it makes its way toward Mississippi. All right, let's cut across here and we'll work our way back up north and take a look at what we've got going on in Neshoba. We'll start here in the eastern side of Lauderdale County and look at this and work our way across. Again, Lauderdale County, the only thing that we've got here is a tornado watch. This is the Ralph Morgan Lauderdale. This is Dalewood. This is all east, that northeast corner here. Tom Bailey Lake, we've got showers occurring there. Not as heavy as it could be. We'll call that moderate. In between Tumsuba out to right there at the Simmons Wright store. That's moderate rain is what we've got there. Light showers at Samdale Monument, all the way up there to Daleville, just shy of reaching the coal plant. As we go down, some slight showers there to the southwest of the Wynot area. Clark County looks good at this point. Wayne does also. We move back west and we come across here. If you're going to be traveling I-20 toward Jackson at any time this afternoon, you need to use extreme caution. It's some serious weather the closer you get to Jackson. All right, what is this? Want to make sure. All right, Newton severe. Let's see here. Severe thunderstorm warning for Newton County. Let's do an update. Let me turn that off where we can see a little bit better. Yeah, Newton County now has a severe thunderstorm warning. If we'll look here. All right, if you live anywhere from Newton, Decatur, back toward the county line to Scott County, you are in this box of a severe thunderstorm warning this afternoon for Scott County. Scott and also Newton County here. Let's look at this. This thunderstorm has moved into the county. We'll be near Jeff in 17 minutes, and we'll reach Decatur within 22 minutes and Rock Branch within 31 minutes. So all of our friends there in Newton County, heads up. Again, this is a thunderstorm warning. Nonetheless, that means it's a lot of rain involved with this. And out to your west, as we watch this, this hasn't moved any further, but just to the west of you is that tornado-warned area. Let's hope that that dies down and fades away and doesn't become anything more. But we have several thunderstorms that are occurring here, right here. Let's zoom in. This is going to be Lawrence. We've got big, heavy rain approaching Lawrence, the post office there. This is going to be the downtown area here in Newton as we look at this. This is Northside Drive. This is where Newton County High School is here. All right, we just got something else. Let me flip screens here. I hear another warning. If you can't hear that in the background from me, let me hit that button, and this should pull up. Let's see. Severe thunderstorm warning issued for Rankin, Simpson, Smith, Scott, Hines, Copiah, and Madison County. And I'm trying to see when that was issued to make sure I've got the absolute latest when that was done. That was done at 1413. Let me close that. All right, let's go back over here. Let me do an update. And I'll let you look at me for just a second as we get all this pulled up here. All right, let me do that. All right, a little bit of a change is what they've done here. Let's go back to this. They have canceled, as you get into Neshoba County, the severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled right now for Neshoba County. It has, however, been extended into Winston County. Let's look at what we've got going on here, Winston County. That's 3:15 at 2:33, Winston County in central Mississippi. Severe thunderstorm was located at Silo, 9 miles southwest of Nanawaya. So we've got that. This looks like they're going to include Macon in this. Now, you still see here there's a heavy, heavy rain in the northern portion of Neshoba County there. Knoxville, and let's turn on some of these locations that move across here. Dangerous storm approaching Union is what I just got on my phone. So if you're in the Union area, we'll move down there in just a second and look at that. All around Louisville, if you will look at this, we start here at Lake Teocata. If you come out of Highway 14, this is going to cut across where Crystal Ridge Road. Look at the hail that is popping up there. A lot of rain just south of Dollar General there on Knoxville. That's heavy stuff. Let's turn this on and look at our hail that we've got, the hail path that is coming up on here. We've had a bunch of hail there in that northern portion headed toward this area here. And it looks as though we've got some hail that's going to be coming out of here approaching Brooksville. So heads up on that. I hear the thunder rolling in the background where I am as well. We've got just a little bit of hail there in the east side of Lauderdale County. As we look here, where this thunderstorm warning is, that is over in Newton County there. We got a lot of hail included in this on the western side. This is Lawrence. If you'll look at that, that starts there at Lawrence and goes right across the Scott County line. Not very far, but it does go into Scott County and then kind of move south there. If you're in those areas, we do have some hail that is approaching you. Let's back out here and let's look at everything that we've got going on. When this weather hits, it's always a bunch that goes on at one time. We want to make sure that we got everything. All right, if you'll notice, that's our tornado warning, that red square there. All of these are severe thunderstorm warnings on the western side, just west of us. We've got Newton County under a severe thunderstorm warning, and also Scott County there. And Smith County has it just in the extreme northern portion. As we move forth, this has been canceled, but most likely we'll get another one from Neshoba County before long. And also as we hop into Winston County, a severe thunderstorm warning, and you can expect Knoxville County to get one before long. It's too much going on for it not to. All right, let's look at this. I keep getting all these. This radar text is what it does, and it what it's telling is this system right here is going to be approaching Union, Mississippi. So if you're in Union, be ready. You're going to have some strong thunderstorms that are coming your way here in just a few moments. So be careful in there. I had somebody ask about, John Marshall ask about Collinsville area. Again, our worst time will most likely be this afternoon in Lauderdale County at beginning somewhere around 3:30, 4 o'clock. All of this stuff that's going on right now is what I would call preliminary weather. It's kind of in front of the big storm that's coming. So this is not by any means the worst that we're going to see before the afternoon is out. Something to keep in mind as you're planning your afternoon of what you got. If you've got something going on this afternoon that is outdoors, or you've got to be somewhere, would reconsider going. Say you had something to go to at 7 o'clock tonight. I would wait and not go there at this point. What's the old saying? Better safe than sorry. That's one way to look at it. I'll be right back with more coverage in just a moment.
This severe weather coverage is brought to you in part by Sanders Gas, 22nd Avenue, Meridian, Kim's Photography, Meridian, Freeman Tractor in Cicalina, the Lauderdale County Farm Supply, Meridian, Masterflow, your plumbing, sewer, and drain specialist, the Mississippi Gulf Coast and Hattiesburg, and the Precast Group, Meridian, your storm shelter headquarters.
And as always, a thank you to our sponsors that help us out with that. All right, let's dive back into what we've got. A lot of rain. We've got some severe thunderstorm warnings, and thank you for each of you for watching this afternoon. Let's see here. Jimmy George says, thanks for the coverage there. Lights out in Kemper County in the Coy community. A tree is on the line on Edwards Road above. So if you live in the Kemper County area, that has happened. And again, expect more of this afternoon, of more power to fall out. That's going to happen. We have too many trees and pine trees in our area with this wind blowing. Let's go to EMEPA and take a look.
Your electricity comes from People Power.
Wrong button. I'm sorry about that. We'll play her in just a little while. Let me flip over here. Nothing like live, is it, when you make a mistake? Sorry about that. Our outage map. Here we go. You would think this is the Starship Enterprise if you were to look at, okay, we got another warning that just went off. I hear it in the background here. All right, here's our screen here. Let's look at what we've got. They've got 29 outages at the moment. This is going to include 18 in Winston County where that storm is at this point, and 10 in Lauderdale County is what we've got. All right, let's go back to radar. Let me find radar and find out what our new thunderstorm is that has happened. Let me do a hard reboot. And it looks like that tornado warning has been extended. That's what is going on here. Here we go. Right here, out to our west. Right there. Let me turn this on so we can read this. All right. Tornado warning. Tornado warning for Rankin, Smith, and Scott County. This is going to be until 3:30 this afternoon. We're now sitting at 2:54. So we've got 35 minutes on this. At 2:53, that was 60 seconds ago, a confirmed tornado. Again, this is serious. Seek shelter now. A confirmed tornado was located near Flowood, moving east at 60 miles an hour. Damaging tornado has flying debris, dangerous. Those caught out without shelter, seek shelter immediately. This tornadic storm will be near Pelahatchie by 10 minutes after 3. So if you're in Pelahatchie, you got 15 minutes to get prepared. Morton, this will be at you at 3:15. I'm telling you, the thunder's rolling here. So we've got tornado warnings here. Let's look at this map here. Okay, this is going to be Scott County. This is if you're watching in all of this and you're trying to figure out where you're located. Meridian sits here, Newton sits here, and then Forest sits here. This is barely into Morton area right here as it moves in here. Here's Pelahatchie. Y'all are now in the eye of this storm as it comes across here. Right through here, Polkville, these areas here. If you live anywhere from downtown Jackson, taking in Flowood, this is about where they confirmed the tornado here at Flowood. All of this area north up here to Ross Barnett Reservoir. Taking in Lakeland Drive if you're in that area. Pelahatchie all the way over to Morton. Seek shelter now. This is a tornado warning. Confirmed again is what we had put out from the system there. And this is confirmed without a doubt. So this is not where it says radar indicated. This is one of those where we need to seek shelter now. Get to your safe place. Don't wait around. Don't beat around the bush. Don't drag around. Get there now. Be safe with everybody else. Again, this is west of the Meridian area. This is what we've got to come later on. Can I tell you 100% if this will be as strong as it reaches the Meridian area? No, I cannot. It is Mother Nature. You can't put your finger on it. But we are looking at somewhere around 2 hours from now, that 4 o'clock time frame for it to be pretty rough in our area. It is past Vicksburg if you'll look at the big picture here. This is the system that's coming across here. Goes back to Lake Charles, up through all the way up here past Greenwood into Memphis area. That's pretty rough there. Our tornado warnings are here. We still have this going on in Winston County. Y'all are getting a lot of rain, as we mentioned, possibility of flash floods. It is, you're getting your share here, right in there, of all this rain in Winston County. Now, the line has been moved. If we look at this line here, this is where the severe thunderstorm warning picks up, right here at J&S Food in Winston County, and we'll go due north. Almost, it doesn't quite make it to Walmart there, where the super center is downtown. It will go right at the jail, where the prison is just north of town in Louisville, and go due east to the county line. This takes in Winston Academy, all of these areas out through here. And this right here is going to be Bethel Baptist Church. That's included in this. It goes due south. Taken in right here at the store of the Nananwaya Pit Stop. That's in there. And all of the Noxapater area is still in this severe thunderstorm warning that we've got until, let's see, again, till 3:15. So we've got 17 minutes remaining on that severe thunderstorm warning for Winston County. Be careful in the area. As I double-check, radar has just updated. That is the absolute latest that we've got on that. We move down into Neshoba County here. Eastern side of the county up in here, we've got some showers that are coming down North Bend, Bond, Spring Creek. You're getting rain as we go out to the Neshoba County Coliseum. Rain stretching across here from Walmart out to Neshoba Central High School. Some rain showers picking up there now at the school, at the church. We go down to Tucker. The rain is heavier from Tucker in between there. It doesn't quite make it to House. This is going to go from 16 back across. This is going to be right down here at Neshoba Baptist. Some wet stuff there to Union. Union on the west side of Union getting heavy rain. Now we see that this severe thunderstorm warning that we've got for Newton County, most of the northern portion of Newton County, heavy rain pouring down on y'all. As we go here and let's go look at our points across here. The Conahatta, there at the post office, y'all are getting some flooding rain pouring down as well. Jimmy George said he's going to check on his mom there at Sebastopol. A good idea there as we look up here at Sebastopol. Right along in there is where Sebastopol is. Now, the heavier rain is due south there. This is rain in between. This is Newton County that we're looking at. This is Scott County. We go over here to Turkey Creek. The heavy rain is approaching there. Lazy Boy, some moderate rain showers, but it's due north of there in these areas here. Let's look at this, what we've got going on right here. This is downtown Decatur here at East Central. Dangerous storm approaching Lazy Acres Christmas Tree Farm is what my phone just texted me. So if you live there at anywhere out in here, this is talking about these storms moving across here. Let's look at this right here. Stratton, you're going to have this storm in 3 minutes. This storm is going to be at Greenland within 11 minutes, and Little Rock, it'll reach you in 12 minutes. Hubbard by 12 minutes, and then we will get this at Purdue at 15 minutes. The storm as it creeps across here. As you'll see here, we're starting to see these showers here moving to that eastern side of the county. Now the line, let's look at this. Here's Decatur. downtown Decatur, and we'll look at where that thunderstorm warning, and it could move east. We'll watch it. They're drawing the lines a little bit. Let me turn that around where I can. This is Chapel Hill Road where it meets Barham Road. Right there is going to be the line where the thunderstorm warning goes to just east of town, and then goes all the way to the county line, right up to Union, and goes back across. That's our warned area here in Newton County. We're showing the showers north of I-20. Here's Turkey Creek, and it's just going to be right on the other side of Turkey Creek. If you zoom in on that, Turkey Creek Road there, right over here where Map Road is, Holly Road, y'all are getting the rain this afternoon. And Debbie Penny says, don't forget to check on the elderly that are in your community, and do so. There's a lot of folks that are not aware of what's going on with weather. All right, we've got our watch box updated here on this tornado, and let's look at this here. Make sure that they hadn't put out any new information. Again, this is our tornado warning that we've got in the state, and it is lasting until 3:30, which gives it 29 more minutes on this. At 2:53, which was roughly 8 minutes ago, a confirmed tornado, repeating what I've already said, was at Flowood, and it's moving to the east at 60 miles an hour. So we want to, let's look at this area as these storms approach here. Here's our watch box area. Brandon, if you live in there, all the way over to Polkville, Morton, Pelahatchie, seek shelter now. Don't wait around on this. Go to your safe place. Remember to keep away from windows. Get to the centermost part of your home that does not have any windows anywhere around. If that bathtub is it, and that's your safe place there in the hallway, go to there. Get down. Hopefully you've got a safe place. If you live in a mobile home, make plans. If you live east of where all these areas that I'm talking about, pay attention to what I'm talking about. If there's a tornado warning issued, get out of it. It can be very dangerous for you. We've seen the damage that these do, and I want everyone to please understand. By no means am I trying to downgrade a mobile home. I don't want you to think that at all. But it can cost you your life. The wind gets underneath them, picks them up, and shatters them. That's just the way it is. It can tear up a brand new brick home as well. We've seen pictures to where there's nothing left of a slab. But absolutely nothing. When a tornado comes, they don't pick and choose, so to speak, I'm going to pick a brick home or I'm going to pick a mobile home. It hits. Mobile homes tear apart quicker than a home does. But all places are get to your safe place is what I'm trying to say. I hope you understood what I was trying to word there. I've lived in mobile homes many times throughout my life. So just be careful and be on your P's and Q's this afternoon. We watch. Let's pull back up what we're doing here. Here's our map of what we're watching this afternoon. All right. Let's go up here. Now, our friends in Macon, let's talk about y'all. I hadn't talked about what's going on here in Macon. We have a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:30. Now, this is what's been coming out of Winston County. The National Weather Service in Jackson issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Knoxville County until 3:30. 60-mile-an-hour gust for this. It is radar indicated. It will be at Macon within about 7 minutes. It will reach Deerbrook around 3:20 and Prairie Point at 3:25 and Bigby Valley by 3:30. Now, this is what's been easing across here. Winston County, that got extended is what that is it moves northeasterly across here. Y'all see that? Okay, we just got a severe thunderstorm warning also issued for Mississippi State. If you've got kids that live at Mississippi State, any friends and family in there, that's a severe thunderstorm warning for them also. Let's look at what we've got here. I know we've got a lot of folks that watch in the Macon area here. This is going to be at Meshulaville within 3 minutes and reach Macon within 23 minutes. Let's turn on our location so we can look at all of this stuff together here. All right. Right here, if you see that right there, that's going to be the Lake Forest Ranch. I think a lot of folks that live in that. This is Highway 14 that cuts across from Louisville there. If you're traveling 14 this afternoon, it's very hectic there. And this, as it comes across, is going to make its way across Meshulaville right toward that Kentucky Fried Chicken there on Highway 45, where McDonald's is through there. Brooksville, y'all got rain on the way here. As we go back in here to Louisville, Winston County, it's still a bunch of rain coming down with y'all. All right, let's see here. And let me close that so we can see a little bit better there. This again is Lake Teocata. And the further you come down Highway 14 after you get right past that Crystal Ridge Road, the rain is going to get heavier. By the time that you reach Bethel Baptist Church, that's some of that where you can't hardly see your hood emblem at the end of your hood if you're driving through it. So stay off the roads if you can, anywhere on 14 from Louisville to Macon for the next little bit. Again, we've got 25 minutes remaining on these two here as they will run out at 3:30, severe thunderstorm warnings, then make their way on into Alabama. We move down Neshoba County at the present time. There's not a thunderstorm warning issued for you. It's raining there at the Dollar General down to about house. It's coming up. Hadn't made it to the gas station here on 19, but it has as we update radar. It's right on top of it there. Sits right there is Talbot Enterprises, where Kenny and the gang are this afternoon. A lot of rain through there. We've got a thunderstorm that is getting ready to cross into Kemper County right out of there. This is going to be at Cleveland, right here at the community center. Within 9 minutes, it will reach Linville in 19 minutes. If you're there, Cyples, Mills, Eddie and the gang, y'all be ready. It's going to be wet on top of you there. 25 minutes it's going to reach there. Let's see here. Had a text there from some folks around Decatur there that were getting wet there. They'd like for that rain to stop for a minute there so they could get out and open the cattle gate. As we come down, let's look at here. And again, this is the west side. This area now, we've gotten it shortened on our tornado warning. Y'all see this? Let me turn off, because there's so many different colors going on. Let's turn this off to where you can see the watched box area here of what we've got with this tornado warning. All right, if you're coming, if you leave Meridian, you go through Newton, and this is the Welcome Center that is on your way back to the Meridian side. This is on the eastbound side. This is the westbound side, like you're going toward Jackson. This is Morton. You're still in this tornado warning here. If you're in this area and you've pulled off at the Welcome Center, or the rest area, maybe that's a better way to word it, the rest area there, before you get into Jackson, stay put, don't get back on the road, seek shelter. The best way that you can there if you're parked there. This is taking in the entire city of Pelahatchie, and this is until, again, 3:30, which gives you 23 minutes remaining on this. Now, this box keeps getting smaller and smaller. Polkville, you're included in this. Tornadoes can happen quickly, and again, a lot of times in this watch box area, there can be more than one that can drop out without a moment's notice. But that is our last tornado warning that we've got there. Okay, we just got another severe thunderstorm warning for Neshoba County as this is popping in here. Walnut Grove, y'all are included that also. Let's turn this on. Let me go back here, and we're going to update that, and I'll be back in just a moment as we update radar for the very latest.
This severe weather coverage is brought to you in part by Why Not Motorsports Park in Why Not, the Red Barn Plant and Produce, Highway 19 South, the Precast Group, your storm shelter headquarters, Meridian, Snowden and Company Real Estate, Meridian, and Citizens National Bank, the power of local, with 27 locations to serve you.
All right, as we go back to radar, now Neshoba County is under a severe thunderstorm warning this afternoon. Let's pull up radar where you can see what's going on here. And we got our watch boxes first, and then we'll look at the intensity of the rain of what we've got. Let's start here. We got Knoxville County. We've got Mississippi State, Oktibbeha County under a severe thunderstorm warning. Winston County on this eastern side, severe thunderstorm warning. We now have Neshoba County under severe thunderstorm warning. As we move down, Newton County, also Scott County under a severe thunderstorm warning. We watch this area down here as we see storms building, which will cut across Jasper toward Lauderdale County. We're starting to see this reach the Lauderdale County area. Radar just texted me and said right here, danger storm approaching Sugarlock Lumber Company. So if you're in that area there, Newton County under severe thunderstorm warning, just went under. Newton County, you're under a new severe thunderstorm warning as we look at this popping in. Let's update again here. This will sometimes takes this about 10 to 15 seconds to catch in between the radar letting me know from here to there. We're updating here. Again, I do appreciate everybody's patience as we do these things live. We do the very best that we can. It's not going to be perfect when you're live. You don't have time to sit back and think about what you're doing. You just react. So if I make a mistake, I apologize on where we are and what we're doing. All right, let's pull back up radar where you can see. Let's see here. We're getting hard rain and the power is off in House, Mississippi. Rachel Bowler just texted that into us there. Lauderdale County near zero. We'll move to the zero community here in just a moment, work our way across. Melissa Williams says power is out at 7:01 in House, Mississippi. Just came through Preston, raining very hard. Carol Seipel there. It is there. Thunder and lightning in Shucktown, Debbie Penny says. Let's see, Brian Guest praying for everybody there. We've got, let's see, Tammy Lynn says her husband drove to work in Philadelphia and about hit a tree on Highway 19. Do you know what area that was, Tammy? So if we've got that, so if you can give us a better location, we can point that out. Or if anybody else has run up on that, pass that information as well there too. If you've run up on any areas there with trees on the road. All right, what we've got here, let's turn on radar now and go back to this and look at all these, the rain that we've got showing up. When I first started this one, I thought it was going to be a slight one there, and this would be a quick update. And boy, has it turned into a little bit longer than I expected of what we've got going on here. Let's start at the top and work our way down, what we've got going on here. Again, what we've got right, and turn that on, don't we? Let's move over here. This is going to be Knoxville County here, and this severe thunderstorm warning is for another 17 minutes as we look at this, and this will be affecting, this will reach Prairie and Deerbrook within 25 minutes. Let me turn this down here to where we get some more locations. It didn't grab anymore. As you look at the big map here, right here, this is going to make in the city limits right there where the Oak Tree Inn is. It's just going to be due north of where the Oak Tree Inn is, taking in where Kentucky Fried Chicken in, just shy of reaching Brooksville as the eye of this storm comes across. There's a lot of rain involved with that. Winston County is starting to see some relief finally. It's right there on the eastern side of Winston County where you go into Knoxville County there, heavy rain. Let's go into, we look at the watch box area here into Neshoba County. Kemper County at this point has not gotten a warning. We move into Neshoba County, and we do have a severe thunderstorm warning that is right there rolling from Union to House, moving northeasterly. It's sitting right there. This is, again, going to be at Cleveland here in just a little while. Here is Damascus, and due north of there, this is Highway 495 as it makes its way to Highway 16 there. That stretch of area there is a lot of rain that is pouring down, so be careful in that area there. Now, what we've got happened here in Newton County, this was our original severe thunderstorm warning for Newton County. You see that? That line that goes right down the middle there by Decatur. The eastern side now is under a severe thunderstorm warning. That's what just fired off a few moments ago, and they're going to keep this one in until 4:30. That's a little over an hour from now. So we expect this to be with us quite a little while here as we look at all of this. We've got thunderstorm warnings all the way back to Jackson, all the way across here. Just they're doubling up on each other. A lot of wind here below Brandon. All right, let's go south here. Montrose in these areas. This is Highway 15 as you travel in to these areas here. As you go due north toward Lazy Boy, coming up from Montrose into Newton area there. We've got storms that are moving in through those areas, shear winds that are clocking in at about 70 miles an hour. All right, let's step across the state line. Although there is not a warning here, the only thing that we've got going on around Livingston, Alabama is a tornado watch until 4 o'clock. But we do have some storms there that are going to be heading toward Utah area within half an hour just east of Livingston, Alabama. That gives you a kind of a timeline of what's going on there. We've got rain approaching the Pachuta Post Office. And we'll talk about Donald Trump another time. That just text me about old Don, what he's up to this afternoon. All right. Mississippi State, there's a lot of rain there, right around the campus there. Here sits Humphreys Coliseum. If you'll look at that out to the west of there, the Fairground Subdivision, Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, all this area here up to Cedar Point, getting pouring down rain. Let's move south. Again, this is Knoxville County here with thunderstorms on the western side approaching Highway 45 is what we've got there. This box has shrunk let's see here. They've extended that is what they've done. That just updated there as you hear those. I don't know if you can hear their alarms in the background or not, but they've extended this for Winston County now until 4 o'clock due to what's coming in from the west side. They just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning for Choctaw, Oktibbeha, and Winston County until 4 o'clock. A few moments ago, radar indicated a severe thunderstorm located along a line extending from 9 miles southwest of Chester to near Smyrna, moving east at 70 miles an hour. That's pretty strong there. So we watched that also. Let's close that and we'll go due south here. We're showing some, all right, Kemper County. Kemper and Lauderdale at this point are the only, and you can expect this to bring more with it here. Kemper and Lauderdale have not been issued into these severe thunderstorm warnings yet. Newton County, you're still under one. We're showing hail. This is out here, right here is Cypress Mills, and if you'll see here, we got a little hailstorm that has popped up just due south of there as you zoom in on this. So if you're in Kemper County, along here on Kellis Store Road, and then Cypress Mills Road leads right up to where Cypress Mills is. But we've got some strong hail in here. Here's Kemper Lake. Due north of there, this is going to be DeKalb Road, which is 397. It's labeled DeKalb Road, but that's Highway 397. And it's going to be east of there across Kemper Lake where that hail is. Let's go here and take a look. Dangerous storm approaching Kemper Academy. Is what it just text there, and that's what his meaning is. This rain that's moving along here is going to come up on Kemper Academy. Let's update. That's a minute and a half behind. Let me make sure that I got a button pushed for what you're seeing up above you there. I want to make sure that that should update from here on. I don't know if I had that on or not, but we'll make sure. And what I was doing is this writing that's above the screen up here that lists all of the counties that are under a warning. I wanted to make sure I had the absolute latest that is scrolling across there. I have to turn on a button, and I wanted to make sure that I had that. All right. Let's take a look at what we've got. Let me back out and get our bearings as we go. Thunderstorm warning for Kemper County just issued. All right, and we did see that coming. Let's see if it's showing up in the watch box here, and I believe it is. Yeah, it is, until 4 o'clock. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Knoxville and also Kemper County until 4 p.m. this afternoon. 3:17 a few moments ago, the severe thunderstorm was located along a line extending from 8 miles east of Golson near Damascus, moving east at 35 miles an hour. With the storm, we're looking at 60-mile-an-hour winds. Quarter-size hail is radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles will be expected. We've brought that up several times. Whatever you're doing, if you've got a car and you've got time to go put it under a garage, take it somewhere, get it there now. This thunderstorm is going to be near Paulette, Blackwater by 3:35 p.m. We'll reach DeKalb and Cooksville around 3:40 this afternoon. Porterville, you will get this storm by 3:55, and Electronic Mills. I nicknamed it that. It's Electric Mills. We'll get this by 4 o'clock there. That's up by the pole yard there. Other areas with Scuba, you're going to get some of this rain as well as it makes its way across there. So we've got a lot of thunderstorm activity going on this afternoon. Let me do this. We always like to make sure that we're on top of our money of looking at what we've got. You see all of these squares? That's what we've got. Now, the good news is, as we move back down here, this tornado warning has expired that was to our west here around Jackson, Brandon area. That has expired, and only a severe thunderstorm warning remains there. Now, let's go here and let's just look at everything that's happening. Winston County is getting some serious wind right there. 70 mile an hour is what we're looking at. And again, this is just going to be just due north of Highway 14. As we zoom in and look at this, is the Boone community. as we look at this, look here in Winston County. This is Dana Road. This is going to be Lewis Walker Road, just to the east of there is where that is. Okay, we just got a tornado warning. Tornado warning for Little Rock. All right, let's back down and turn back on radar. Tornado warning. All right. And again, we do all of this. This has not caught it yet. Let me go here and pull it up. I wanted to read the absolute latest. That is not correct. Let me go here and hit this button. All right, this should pull this up. All right, here we are. Let me pull this over where we can read exactly what the National Weather Service has got to say. The National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a tornado warning for Leake, Newton, Scott, and Neshoba County. So we've got several counties now that are under a tornado warning. If you're in any of these counties that I just mentioned, don't hesitate. Get to your safe place at this point. Seek shelter immediately. A few moments ago, this is a confirmed tornado. It's near Madden or near Prospect, moving northeast at 60 miles an hour. A damaging tornado source, and this is confirmed. Flying debris with dangerous. Without seek shelter now. All right, as we go, this is the areas that we're looking here that the National Weather Service is telling. It's going to be near Prospect at 325. It's going to be near Dixon around 330, Neshoba and Stratton around 335. We'll reach House and Little Rock and Bethsaida around 340, Herbert Springs and Duffy around 345. Other locations that could be impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Tucker, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Standing Pine. Now let me close this because I hear something else and I want to make sure that we've got the latest. I don't know. I heard another alarm, and it could just be that the alarm was sounding off late. Yeah, this is near. That's the same one that I've got there. All right, let's. So I'm just making sure. All right, let's back out. That's that watch box. I want to hit F5 again and just update to be sure of what I'm dealing with here. And let's go back in here. And again, we've got tornado warning now. This is Meridian. This is going to be the northern part. And let's look at these portions here of where this tornado warning is. Let's talk safe places and where this all is. Walnut Grove sits right here. Let's turn on locations where we can look at all of this. All right. Anywhere here, if you're here on, this is Highway 35 here. This is where this cuts right through Walnut Grove. Let's follow this line here. Where the prison is, right there at Dollar General through downtown is where we're looking at. This is going to go due north. Standing Pine is included in this as you come across. This is the Rosebud Quick Stop. Y'all know where that is? Sitting right there at that fork. There at where it dead ends at the road there. You're included in this. This will cut across right at the Neshoba County Fairgrounds. So if you live north of the Neshoba County Fairgrounds, you're not in this tornado warning. It's going to be south back through here. Tucker, you're involved in this severe tornado warning. And again, if you've got a friend, if you wouldn't mind, share this. More people need to know. If you're watching right now, hit that share button so that people can know that tornado warnings are issued. It's easy to be sitting at your desk and not know that wherever you are, not know that this is going on. But again, we're under a tornado warning here, and this will last until 4 o'clock. So that puts us at 37 minutes remaining on this tornado warning here. This cuts across. This is going to take in all of the house community down in here, right there where Talbot Enterprises is, up to the Kemper County line. We're going to go due south in here. Let's go into Newton County and look at where this tornado warned area is for. If we go just due north, now we've got still storms going on here, but this is going to be due north of where Decatur is. Now, I'm not saying that if you live here at Decatur that you shouldn't seek shelter, because that is nowhere in distance. It is Mother Nature. But the National Weather Service puts this line just due north of where the city limits is. And let's look at this, where all our towns and roads are. This is going to be Mully Road, and this is going to be Savelle Road is where this cuts across. This is Shealy Road right? And this is just past downtown Decatur. There is where we're at. Stratton, you are in this tornado-warned area here as it makes its way into Newton County, and we go back over here. Again, this is Sebastopol is where that is. This is also included in this. Got a little text there that just said that severe weather there around University of West Alabama. All right, as I go back here, dark out by West Lauderdale High School, no wind or rain, but still calm but dark. Michelle Lewis, Union has a tornado warning. Yes, Jacob Brown, thank you for watching. Let's see here. All right, asking around Union is what we've got here. You are in this warned area, Union. If you are in Union, seek shelter immediately. There's two things going on here. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning plus our tornado warning here, and Union is a part of that. Look at all of this that's going on there. Now, we've got storms all throughout the county. This is what is approaching as it comes across with tornado warning here as it makes its way into here. So seek shelter. We don't want anybody to be left behind that is not in a safe place at this point. Now, as we look at, let's look at the big picture of what we've got going on here. This has not reached Lauderdale County. Here we got some light showers in the northwest corner here. Kemper County, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning until 4 o'clock. There is no tornado warning. We've got 4 counties that are involved in this as it comes across here. And let's revisit here as this storm approaches and goes through here what the National Weather Service had to tell us. And this was just about 10 minutes ago. They said it was located near Madden, near Prospect, moving at 60 miles an hour. And again, the Prospect, the Dixon community, Neshoba, Stratton by 3:35. So you've got just a few moments, about 8 minutes before it reaches these areas here. House and Little Rock, you're going to get that storm by 3:40 this afternoon. Let me turn this thing here. Well, that didn't work as good as I thought it would, so we'll leave that alone. All right. All right, we're starting to pick up some winds here in Neshoba County. Let me, because there's a lot of red, and let's just look at what we've got here. So you can see this is Newton County here. This is a severe thunderstorm warning. This box that goes right across through here is a severe thunderstorm warning that goes back over into Scott County. We've got winds that are approaching right there at about 70 miles an hour. This is a 1 mile wide storm. This is approaching the Decatur area and will move in this direction here. Decatur, you'll have this within 9 minutes. As we move due north, all right, as this just said, if you're in the Newton area, this is the storm that is right here. Again, the tornado warning lies here, but this we need to watch. It's a dangerous, very dangerous storm here that I just brought up. It has 70-mile-an-hour gust, shear wind with this. It does not mean that this is on the ground, but it means this is approaching Newton, and you need to pay attention. We've got the leading edge of this storm here that's going to be at Decatur in 9 minutes. Y'all watch this. If you're around Decatur, shear winds can be just as dangerous as a tornado warning. So keep it in mind. All of this area here on the west side from Decatur here up through Walnut Grove, we want to pay more than attention to. We want to be on top of this and seek our safe place. Let's do that. All right, let me go back over here. Pearl River Resort, a storm is approaching that also. All of this lightning is coming down with this. Let's turn back on radar. I don't want anything to sneak past us here. 329, that is the very latest that we've got with radar here. Now, we've got these storms stretching from Walnut Grove all the way across. Decatur, y'all be prepared for another storm to pass through there. And this is going to cut up and go through the house community right through there. Yeah, right through that area, right through there. So this eastern side that we've got Highway 19 here. Chet Parker out at Chet's Paint and Body just texted me on that and said, reminder of keep your headlights on. A lot of the cars, okay, we just got something else, I believe. All right, let's see what's happening here Let me go back over here and hit a couple buttons and make sure. I'm unsure. There's been so many warnings that have popped up. I've been trying to pay attention. Let me make sure I got them all. And I'm gonna hit here. And let's look at this. Let's drag this over and let's just go down with what has been issued, the very latest at the time. A severe thunderstorm remains in effect for Oktibbeha, Winston counties. Let's go down through here. Tornado warning for Leake, Newton, and Scott, Neshoba counties. We've got that. That's that square we've been watching until 4 o'clock. 30 minutes remaining on that. We've got severe thunderstorm warnings issued for Lincoln, Lawrence, Franklin, southeastern Copiah counties, and Jefferson Davis counties. That's going to be south of I-20 there. And then we're getting into the northern part of the state there. All right, we got there. I just don't want to miss one. Let's go back here to radar. The worst that we've got by any means is this tornado warning. That is right here. We got shear winds moving into this. We've got 2 counties now. This is now moved out of, it's just 2 counties at this point. Is radar updates. Let's look at this of what our warned area are on the tornado warning. We've got a storm that is sitting right here at Decatur now, right there east of town. This is going to cut in between Decatur and right where the high school is, right there, where Newton County High School is. It's just due north of there coming across. Y'all going to get a lot of wind in that area there in between Decatur. The tornado warning is just outside of town. As we'll look at this, this is this Beulah area, Hubbard, Purdue. If you're in Little Rock, you need to seek shelter now. Go to your safe place until this blows off. These storms are making its way that are coming out of Newton, headed toward the Lauderdale County area. We are starting to see some showers here where this tornado warning is extending over. It hadn't crossed into Lauderdale County, but we're showing rain here. All of this area from House down to Herbert Springs. This is Highway 491 right there. We're seeing rain now in southwestern Kemper County, Rio, up through here. Tornado watch. All right, yeah, apparently, let me see here what we've got a tornado watch that has just, I think they've changed the time on the tornado watch. They're coming in so thick here. All right, let's look here what we've got here. I think they've prolonged the tornado watch. Let's see if it's going to show up. Yeah, they just did. They changed this to 10 o'clock to where this was going to expire in 27 minutes. They've upped the ante on that and took that on in until 10 o'clock. So we've got there. We just got a text there that the storm that rode through Bloomfield was pretty serious just a few moments ago. That's a bunch of stuff going on radar right now, if y'all see this. All right, we have a new tornado warning that just fired off. Let's look here. All right, Clark County, y'all be prepared. Jasper County, be ready. Tornado warning. Tornado warning has been issued for Jasper County and also northwestern Clark County until 4:30 p.m. The sirens are going off for this now. This is radar indicated rotation. Again, this is radar indicated, which means it could produce. This is not one of those where they're confirming that it is on the ground. So that is good news, but all in the same breath, it is still a tornado warning. We need you to seek shelter immediately. This is a dangerous storm. Paulding, it will be at you at 3:50. Rose Hill, it will be at you at 3:55. Orange at 4 o'clock. Stonewall, y'all be ready, 4:10 p.m. Sable, you will get this tornado warning at 4:25. All right, let's go in and look at this, our warned area. Again, if you're watching and you haven't shared this, share it so others will know about it. This is getting real close in these areas here. Here's our storm. Here's the eye of this thing as we look at this. This is moving northeasterly. Here's Bay Springs. It's just to the northeast of Bay Springs. Let's turn on our locations. All right, what we've got sitting right there is going to be the Paulding Courthouse. You're right in the center of this. As we look at the storm as it comes across, right there. That's at 58 miles an hour, shear winds. And if you put this on a scale of and it's a thunderstorm involved in this also here. This is almost a 5 is what we rate this is this is radar indicated, and you put it on a scale of 1 to 10. This is sitting at a 5 of a possible to where it could become more. Does that make sense? Am I explaining that? I hope it makes sense how I'm trying to describe these things. This cuts across here. This is going to come right there. If you live at Lake Edens, you are included in this tornado warning. So seek shelter now if you're at Lake Edens. As it comes across, here's Pachuta. It's going to go just north of there, and at Beatrice is the line as it goes into Clark County, and let's follow this along. This takes in all of Stonewall, Waterby, you're in this tornado warning. Roy, you're in this. Let's come on up here, and this is going to cut Mathis Peaches, you're involved in this, right there at that intersection where everybody can't drive. Always a little incident there. Here's Devo, you're included in this. Now, this doesn't go all the way to the county line. This is going to be due north of Middleton at this point of where this tornado warning is, and cut across. Clarkdale High School is not, it cuts just shy. Let's look at this here. Here's County Road 350. Here's Clarkdale High School. So it's just shy of reaching Clarkdale High School of being in the tornado warned area. We go back across here, and it just about makes it to Dunn's Falls. It doesn't quite make it there. It's straddling right there at the county line. They did not issue a tornado warning for Lauderdale County. It's right on the line, though. Now, everybody that is in this area here under a tornado watch until 10 o'clock tonight. That's been extended. We come back across here, New Fellowship. You're in this tornado warned area as well. A lot of rain and things coming in with this tornado warning, and again until 4:30 this afternoon. Let's move up. And if you will notice, as this afternoon, severe thunderstorm warning now for Lauderdale County just happened. Let's turn off these locations and update as we're live on this. Lauderdale County, you're now under a severe thunderstorm warning. It's continuously getting worse, and this is running a little bit quicker than I expected it to. We were expecting this not to really get here until 5 o'clock, and it's moved a little quicker than we thought. Okay, Lauderdale County under a severe thunderstorm warning. Let me go back here and push some buttons and pull some of this information from the National Weather Service. Let me do this as that updates there. That has not done that. And let me hit this button again. Having to think just a tad there is what it's doing. Let me close that. Hit that report again and hit that, turn that off. And let me drag this over so we can read all this stuff together. Not wanting to move for some reason. All right, here we go. Let me drag this to the screen where everybody can read this. Etowah County, Chickasaw, as we go down through here, we've got severe thunderstorm warnings here. All right, let's go back here and update. I hear that thunder in the background. It's cutting up. Lauderdale County, now under severe thunderstorm warning. All right. I just got a note from Philadelphia where they were saying that serious weather conditions there in Philadelphia. Thunderstorm, let's see here. Storm. And again, I apologize. This is just the way it works live, and I am here by myself this afternoon, so we just have to work together as we go through this. Clark County, tornado warning, Clark County. Robin Cumberland said, yes, it is. It is a tornado warning there. Very heavy winds in Decatur. Lisa Jones is listing there. Let's see, next alert from Shiloh Community, Causeyville. Zero community watching. Tree down on Highway 16 near Cleveland if you're going to be in that area there. All right, let's go back here. We've got Newton County just hopping. All right, let's go over our warned areas of who needs to go where with tornado warnings. Let's do this so we can see what's happening here. All right, we've got Kemper County under a thunderstorm warning. We've got the eastern side of Knoxville County under a severe thunderstorm warning. We've got a tornado warning still right here in Neshoba County and also Newton County, and we just got a new warning that is coming across there. Let me turn this back on here. This is a tornado warning until 4 o'clock. A few moments ago, tornado was indicated, radar indicated rotation. Let's see here. As we come across here, let's update. All right, thunderstorm warnings. We've got tornado warnings. We've got 2 and we've got 4 counties that are under tornado warnings right now. As we look at this, Neshoba County, and I just had a question from Philadelphia. The city limits of Philadelphia is not included in that. Let's look at this. This is going to take in Tucker. Is where this goes up. Here's the Neshoba County Fairgrounds. And we come across here, this is going to be Spring Hill, Bloomfield is included in this tornado warning. And this comes right over to the Kemper County line, goes south. All right, we got a twisting. What is this saying here? Okay, just so I'm clear on this before I say this, I don't want it to be taken the wrong way, because there's not a warning of this sort for this around Collinsville. But there is a storm approaching in the Collinsville area that is coming through here. This right here that is approaching Collinsville, and you can expect the possibility of this changing in a minute, of a twisting storm approaching the Collinsville area. It is not a tornado warning as of yet, but it does not hurt to be on top of this. All right, this is our warned area right here. We've got taken in all of Union. You are under a tornado warning. Little Rock, you are under a tornado warning, all the way to the county line. We come across here, and these are the storms that are getting ready to come into Lauderdale County that are pretty rough there. That is going to probably prompt some more storms. Look how red this stuff is now. We've got a bunch occurring here. Tornado warnings here at this point. Medium. All right, that's 4 to 10. All right, let's go in here and look at these storms here. This is a 58 mile an hour shear winds. This is also right here, 70 mile an hour shear winds. Here's downtown Decatur. This is due east of Decatur is what this is doing. And we've got 3 to 4 different cells here. Here's Center Ridge. This is right there is Good Hope Community. All of this area here, the tornado warning is right there at Good Hope as it comes across and travels due north there. This goes right over, it doesn't quite make it. That line is right there where it comes up on Battlefield Drag Strip. We've got a lot of rain headed that way. Due north of here is where our tornado warning is, and it goes up. And again, for the folks that were watching in Philadelphia, I've had several questions about Philadelphia, of where do I need to seek shelter. The line does not make it into the city limits of Philadelphia. You've got a severe thunderstorm warning for Philadelphia, but no tornado warning for the city limits. It is east of Neshoba County. We've got a lot of rain out here. You go past Marshall Ford, you get out to where the Golden Moon is, a lot of rain. Besadia, you got rain. But this is what we're watching right in here. Kemper County, you do not have a tornado warning, but it is a lot of rain there through the Damascus over to where the power plant is. We come down, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning for Lauderdale County. Let me turn this on here. Right there, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning and a tornado watch. Our tornado warnings are northern Newton County and southern Neshoba County. There is what we've got. We come down. The heavy rain has not reached most of the counties here in Lauderdale County. We still have a tornado warning that we're watching here. Now, the bad stuff has not reached into Clark County yet. It's just off to the west of y'all. This is going to be Paulding Courthouse. Just to the west of there is this where this could turn into a tornado. It is a tornado warning. As we go back and look at what the National Weather Service told us, this is radar indicated rotation. It's not a confirmed tornado. It just says that it is radar indicated. But still, nonetheless, it is a tornado warning, and you need to seek shelter immediately in these areas. This goes all the way up here to the Piggly Wiggly, right up here. in Clark County, Northeastern Enterprise, all of y'all included in this. All right, let's zoom in. We've got a lot of wind coming in. There's more and more storms that are, as this line comes across, it's slamming. Newton, Smith County, y'all are getting this. Be prepared in Lauderdale County to get a pounding, and also there in western Lauderdale County, this is approaching. All right, if you're at the Piggly Wiggly, Joe, I got a text from you a moment ago. Hail is approaching the Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville right here, where Tyson's is and the Piggly Wiggly, all this. Hail is quickly approaching this area, and it's going to be up on there.
Said it's hailing in Collinsville right now.
It is?
And there's a bunch of trees down in Kemper.
Bunch of trees down in Kemper? Mm-hmm. All right, let's look at what we got. Let me turn this off here. And let's go here and turn on what we've got with hail. And yeah, this is the light end. Look here back toward Decatur of all this hail that is included in this. So if you're in the Collinsville area, be prepared. It's fixing to dump some on you. All around Decatur, we're getting a lot. As you back further west here in Newton County, a lot of hail right there. This is going to be north of I-20. Y'all see all of this? There's some bad stuff there. As we go down, let's come on in here. We've got some hail that is appearing here in the northern portion also of Neshoba County also.
Someone said it is bad on Chunky Duffy Road.
It is at this point in time?
It's really, really dark out there right now outside of our house, and it's like extremely windy.
All right, as you mentioned, Janet Temple said that there were some trees down in the Kemper County area, Chunky Duffy Road. If you've got reports, please pass this along to us so that we can tell everybody else where these storms are.
Let's see, it's getting really bad by West Lauderdale Elementary School. There's slight hail in town of DeKalb.
DeKalb's getting some hail there. All right, let's turn this off and dive back into this and look closer at what we've got. If you're anywhere near Lauderdale County, again, Lauderdale County at this point is not under anything but a severe thunderstorm warning. We have 2 tornado warnings that we're watching very, very close. Let's go back here and look at our screens. This is going to be southeastern Neshoba County is where we've got the tornado warning moving into the northern portion of Newton County. Are y'all with me on this? Let's zoom in on some of these roads and go over what we've got here.
Someone says heavy rain and wind 3 miles north of Union, powers out, trees down on Highway 16. Thank you, Letitia. I love seeing you.
All right. We're east of Neshoba County Fairgrounds, and we go across here. And again, this is taken in Bloomville, and this is going to be for another 12 minutes, this tornado warning for Neshoba County. All of Tucker, as you'll see here, this is moving in on Bethsaida. It is real close here. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me answer this of a tornado.
Lights out in Coy, I think. Really high winds and rain. I think that's how you say it.
Coy, C-O-Y?
C-O-Y-E.
Yeah, Coy. Yeah, that would be where that is.
Lights are out in Neshoba Hospital, strong wind and rain. Granny, you cannot see me. I look like a wet rat, so you will not see my face. I am sorry.
Yeah. This is Madison, by the way, that's been in the background here for the last few moments here. As these storms come across here, it's moving in on the Union area. All right, and what is this that I just got a... now, again, I don't want... Let me word this correctly.
Union is getting pummeled. Power is out. Wind is tearing their yard apart, whistling and howling. Trees bending so far they touch the ground in Union.
Yeah, all right. Everybody...
Union's getting it bad.
Very bad. All right. What we want to do here, and this may change in just a moment. Everybody see this? This is eastern Newton County, and this is Lauderdale County here. We got some serious weather now that is moving into Lauderdale County. Let's look at this. If you live in Lauderdale County, again, I do not have a tornado warning for you, but let's treat this as a level 4 out of a 5, regardless of what the National Weather Service has told us. Let's get to our safe places out here on the west side from here at the reservoir back to Collinsville, all of this area here. Freeman Tractor. Let's look at this. This is where Freeman Tractor is. This is Cicalina here, just out to the west. If you were to go directly across to the pine trees from the tractor place, 70-mile-an-hour shear winds is approaching. We have shear winds here that are 70. We have another round here right there that didn't want to cooperate. That is 70. Let's go to Chamberville. This is right on top of Chamberville. We've got shear winds that are moving in on there. That's not treating me right. That is 70-mile-an-hour shear winds, also 58-mile-an-hour shear winds. Now, it doesn't mean that all of this is on the ground. Here's the Piggly Wiggly right here. This is to the southwest of there is what we're looking at. Right in here, Duffy, you're getting pounded on. All of this is coming across here into Lauderdale County. This is not fired off another warning, but it is horrible weather that is approaching Collinsville. Let's look at our roads here.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying their power is flickering and power is out. Chunky Duffy Road, flickering on Old Brown Store. Strong winds and sideways rain on Highway 495. Power is out in Collinsville Fire Department. Power is out in Decatur. And someone is asking about Battlefield.
All right, Battlefield sits right there. Heavy bad stuff. Battlefield is right on the tornado line of where that warning is. Right there. That's where we've got it. This is all spawning from this tornado warning of what's coming into Lauderdale County. This is some of the worst that we've had here in Lauderdale in quite some time. Let's look at this. Let me go back over here. Let me hit a button and switch pictures so we can look at how much power we've lost here in the last few moments. Let's go here to EMEPA first. Let me go back.
Power is out by Mosley Crossing Road in Collinsville. Power is out in Conehatta. I can't read. Power is flickering in Knoxville Patter. Lights out at Walmart and surrounding in Louisville. Power is out in Hickory. Someone said, what about Union? The kids and parents are still inside of the school.
I would stay there at this point. Mm-hmm. All right, we've got 778 people without power right now that EMEPA covers. This is 50 people in Kemper, 663 in Winston County, 60 people in Lauderdale County. Expect this number to go up here in the next few moments. That we are getting some bad stuff, but that's where we are. And we go to the map here. And again, Winston County getting the worst here as we look at the map of the different areas that are without power here. Here's the Meridian. We got a small section here. And as you go up near Louisville, that's where we've got all of this power outages right there. Now let's go back over here.
Power is out in House community.
I can see that.
No power in Cicalina.
No power in Cicalina.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, if you're out here in the West Lauderdale area, anywhere in here, seek shelter now. Don't wait around for the National Weather Service to give you a warning of any other type. We've got too many storms that are going on that are powerful. We are under a severe thunderstorm warning, but we do have tornado warnings out to the west of there, so it's let's go ahead and seek shelter now. Here's West Lauderdale High School here. Here's Chet's Paint and Body Shop right here. If you come across the reservoir, this is right on top of the
Fish camp?
This is, it's the fish camp is right here.
I
This
can't
is across the dam right here. Right across there right now is 70-mile-an-hour shear winds. And again, we're picking up more severe weather by radar as you look at this, although the Dollar General here in Union is starting to see the break of this. It's moving to the east of Union there. With the closer you get to Lauderdale County, these storms are coming. A lot of rain here at Decatur. As we get into Lauderdale County,